to brush this on in one direction. It does not work as well if you're going back and forth with it. That's a little problematic on the verticals because I usually brush up and it's running down, but I brush up nonetheless. Turn around, come back, and it works best if you've got it wet and give it time to do its thing. See what long, smooth strokes I'm making? Don't get small and choppy on this.
Once again, scrape the grain of your wood.
And these blades, these carbide steel scraper blades, this is basically sort of hand planing this wood. So the varnish is softened and coming nicely off, and you know, we're also getting at the little fluffies in there. Because this wood is so dried out, I'm probably scraping a lot more vigorously than I did on the side. Now a lot of this is just a matter of finding the right angle. Can you see where I'm pulling this varnish off? How you can tell the difference? Get over my shoulder a little bit so you'll, because the light here is, alright. Alright, next step on this is to get a piece of this coarse sanding sponge. Seems to work nicely. We brought in a goodly supply of these at a good price from Harbor Freight. Now the other thing this will do,
fill in some of the crevices.
It'll fill in some of the crevices. And the shape on this sponge is flexible enough that you can get the detailing on this trim work handled nicely. Wet it down good, that's right. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Alright, this is all basically a color oil-based putty. And what I usually do when I'm doing something like this is I find a place where I sort of put a little squeeze of 2 or 3 colors to have at hand. I like this red one. And this one's a little bit greenish tint to it. I don't know how much of that we'll want, but it's an option, so let's have it available. And what is this one? Dark walnut. Well, with some of those little eyes in there, we might want a spit of that somewhere. Alright, so we got a selection here. The rest of them we could cover back up so they don't dry out. Now, is this dry enough to put it on? Alright, guys. Back. Put it down. Alright, what I did here was I got some of the dark red and some of the yellow, and given how there's that little darker spot there, I just kind of took it on up a little bit. Stripped and removed, and we tumbled the side. so that instead of having to strip it ever so often and get all the gunky old stuff off, they can just hang oil it every couple of years. We did varnish the sill. We did varnish the sill. And a couple inches up on the sides. The sills will need to be sanded and have a second coat, but they're good to go for right now.